Hi guys, so today I'm doing a full face of nothing new. Nothing new out of my collection, just all the old stuff. Maybe things you've seen before, maybe you haven't. I think I've done a pretty good job of showing you most of my collection, but in case I haven't, maybe you haven't seen a few things here or there. But I wanted to do a full face of nothing new and maybe do a little bit of a holiday look. So I don't know if we're going anywhere for the holidays, but maybe we want to take a pretty picture in front of our Christmas trees. So if that's the case, maybe, you know, we can do that. So I have had this palette, the Carly Bible palette from ABH, for quite some time. I don't know if I ever used it in a video because I did have a video with it, but I don't think I posted it because I wasn't happy with it. So I'm going to use this today to do my holiday look out of. So has some very beautiful colors in there. Just all around is a beautiful palette and I really love it. So very excited to use it and get this eye look going. Since I'm using an ABH palette, I will use their eye primer. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. It's a really good one, especially for a cut crease. You guys know I don't do a whole lot of those, but look at that. I may have gotten too much out, to be honest. I did get too much out. I look crazy, but it's okay. So I'm gonna use the shade here. It's called Bear, B-E-A-R. I'm just gonna, you know how I do. I gotta have a little bit of something laid down. This shade here is called Chai, I think, C-H-A-I. So I'm just dipping in just very lightly, starting to blend that through the crease. I'm going to take this shade here, it's called Bible, and just kind of do this on the outer corner just for a little bit of depth. I just want to say that, like, Laura Lee's brushes I bought because they were aesthetically pleasing. Like, I just love the, like, nude color. And since using them, like, they are amazing. They really are. The quality, I expected them to be okay, but I didn't expect them to be this good, I'll be honest. They're pretty good. Then I'm just going to take this shade here. It's called Bowie, B-O-I-E. Maybe. I'm tapping this in this outer corner. Then I'm going to take the shade here called Libra. Same brush. And I'm just going to kind of put a little bit there next to that shade I just laid down. See how it's like a gradient? That's what I'm going for. I'm going to take this shade here, it's called Moo, and just lay that down. So this is a really pretty gold color. It's called My Angels right here. And I think I'm just going to have to do it. I'm going to have to put it on my lid. I'm trying to focus it on the center, so I still have the shade that I just laid down. That is such a nice shade. I do have fallout. That's just kind of par for the course with ABH shadows because they are very soft, but the payoff is amazing. I'm just taking that same Moo shade here and just putting that on my inner corner with my finger. See how I amped up just a bit? I started this video with one objective, and it's to use this shade here. It's called OA because it is such like a multi-chrome. There's so many like glitters to it. So I feel like I might use that in this outer corner. I know I'm kind of covering up what I already did, but there's a lot more dimension and depth over here, I think. But I like that. A little bit of dimension we've got going there. Okay, for primer, I'm going to kick it back to something I've not used in a while. This is my Benefit Professional. For a long time, it was something I used like on the daily, but I've not used it in a little bit. Here's the consistency. I think it smells nice too. And I'm going to use the Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. I have two different shades. I have F6, which looks like this. I'm reminding myself what the shade looks like. And then I have F4.5, which looks like this, which I think this is actually a better shade for me. I've really been enjoying this foundation brush too, so I'm going to use it today. It's been a while since I've used this. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. Someone just asked me if I used Tarte, like a lot from Tarte, and I don't. I only have their like eyeshadows, and I forgot about having this concealer. It can be a little drying. That's why I don't use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend one eye at a time so it doesn't dry up too quickly on me. It can still be just looking dry, you know, under the eye. I'm a rhymer. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. It smells really good too. It's like citrusy or something. Just a little here on my nose and on my chin. I'm gonna blend fast. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. But I'm also just gonna whip out my Hourglass palette and just use this middle shade here, which is the Diffuse Light Finishing Powder. And I'm just gonna set my under eye with that so it stays nice and bright. I love this little brush for setting up under my eyes. It's like perfect for that. So perfect. So just setting the rest of my face with the Halo Glow. So I'm gonna do this palette I got in my BoxyCharm last month. It is the Pure 4-in-1 Skin Perfecting Powders. It's a face palette. So this is gonna be my bronzer for today. I usually like a big bronzer brush, but I'm gonna use a smaller one. It's not my favorite bronzer ever, but it's not horrible. See how nice this smaller brush is for bronzer? I really like it. It's better for contouring your nose. I'm gonna jump into this Becca palette, which I know I've used wasn't that long ago, I know. But I'm still gonna use it. So these are face and eye powders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into the tiniest bit of this darkest one, tap my brush off, And then a little bit of this lighter one too. And I'm going in with a very light hand. Then I'm going to take my Benefit Cookie highlighter. I'll show you it closed. This is what she looks like open. And dip down in there. And then just highlight with this. Look how pretty that is. I don't feel like I did her justice in my dupes video. Like, I feel like I made her look bad because I was trying to tone her down so it didn't outshine the drugstore. She didn't need to be toned down. The drugstore was gonna hold its own. I'm working on this Urban Decay brow beater, and this is all I have left, so I'm gonna continue to use this. This is what I'm gonna use for my brows today. And then I'll see what kind of other stuff I'm gonna use, but this is gonna be the main pencil. The more I use this brow beater, the more I like it, and then I'm about done with it, and I'm like, I'm gonna be done with it, and then it's like a catch-22. I haven't used the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel in a while, so I'm going to use that today. It's in the shade Dark Brown. Okay, let's finish the bottom lash line. I think I'm going to line it with the shade Bowie. To just kind of buff that out, I'm gonna take the shade here called Chai. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of that Bible shade too, this one here, because I need it to be a little bit more cooler tone for this over here. I have this cream gel liner. It's in the shade Overboard, and it's like a gold cream gel liner. Oh, well, bronze. I want to try to use it. Can you guys see that? So pretty. I'm going to take my black NYX Epic Ink Liner to line my top lash line. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational. So I put my mascara on the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and I went ahead and put these lashes on. They're the ones I got in my Sephora favorites, the lashes. It's the Velour Mini Me Effortless lashes. That's what I've got on. Not crazy about them. I don't like the band. It's a little bit thicker than what I'm used to, but they're cute. I mean, they do look cute, but I just don't like the band on them. That's my only complaint. But they do look pretty. I'm going to take the Cookie highlight, and I'm going to put this on my brow bone. And inner corner. And then I have this from Too Faced. Remember from the kit that I had, I've got foundation lips, so I'm ready to get rid of those. But this is the Candy Cane Melted Matte. I probably should do a lip liner. I'm going to go ahead and use my Besame Cosmetics I Love Lucy lip liner. This is in the shade, doesn't say, but it's just the red one that was in the collection. So there's my red lips, not complete. So now I'm gonna take the Too Faced Melted Matte, if I can talk, which I never can, and I'm just gonna put this on the lips. It smells like a candy cane. I really like that. That Melted Matte is really, really nice. I messed it up on the side. It's not the lipstick, it's me. But if you're looking for a good red, that's a good one. I think it might be sold out though. But I'm just saying that this formula is really good, so maybe they have another kind of red. But even that candy cane is like so Christmas. Okay, so this is my finished look. I love this red lip. I don't do them often because they get on my teeth so bad, and I'm trying to avoid that tonight. I didn't put a gloss on because I knew as soon as I did it would end up on my teeth. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a full face of nothing new. I'm trying to use my collection. I have tons of it, you guys know. I had an idea, not an original idea, I've seen it on YouTube, so I'm not trying to take credit for this. But they do like Throwback Thursday, where they use their collection. So they use like a palette out of their collection, or, you know, a makeup item out of their collection, and call it Throwback Thursday. Is that something you guys would want to see? Is that something you'd be interested in? Let me know. I would be happy to do that. That way we get to, you know, go back in my collection and see some of the things that I've only done once. I've only maybe shown you one time with one, you know, palette, or, you know, something, whatever it may be. So let me know if you're interested in that. And that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you so very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.